So we're now on Desert Road, one of my most favourite roads in the country. I'm not sure exactly why this is one of my favourite roads, but I think it's because of the change in scenery. So it's not just lush forest, it's sort of a rocky terrain, and it's got the big Ruapehu, Tongariro and Narahoi mountains behind it. So on a nice day you get to see up to them with some snow covered caps and everything. So beautiful.
Tongariro, Narahoi and Mount Ruapehu. Foxton built a replica Dutch windmill in 2003 as a tourist attraction and a memorial to Dutch immigrants.
Okay, so I'm in my room here. I've got 3 people, I think it's 3 or 4 people staying here. This little room. Got some bunks. It's really cool. And I'm just attacking my explosion of stuff, so I can organise it for about 4 o'clock in the morning when I have to get up to go and find the ferry. 4 o'clock. Anyways, wish me luck.
Wellington is a spooky, quiet, deserted place at 5 AM in the morning. Loading on the ferry is a bit unnerving with its metal ramps, painted decks and invariably a touch of moisture, not to mention the large lumpy anchor points. It was busy with a group of 18 motorcyclists on this sailing. A consolation of being up this early was being treated to a colourful sunrise. There were a few other fellow motorbike riders enjoying their travels. The ride along the coast was great, with a couple of tunnels to make it interesting. The day turned out to be blue skies all the way. More riders doing their thing. The early start of the day meant I was well ahead of schedule on the way to Christchurch, so I found a nice shady tree along the way and had a power nap. The next day, heading out of Christchurch was not so nice, but I was heading towards a blue spot in the sky, which eventually turned into a nice day. What a picture-perfect postcard this little church on the shores made. Further investigation was in order. There was postcard material up close as well. The landscape heading into Queenstown was fairly barren, considering the rainfall they must get. The view from Queenstown dock was very peaceful. The next day it was off from Queenstown to Milford Sounds. The road was surrounded by these towering mountains to the point that it went through a hole in the middle of them. With the low lighting and downhill descent, it was very eerie and felt like you were descending into the bowels of the earth. Then suddenly you explode into the bright sunlight and canyon-like surroundings of this magnificent place. No wonder it's New Zealand's most visited destination. The sounds themselves were just so serene. Ideally you'd take the boat cruise and experience the full majesty of the place, but they were booked out weeks in advance. So it's back on the bike and head back to Queenstown. The next day, travelling to the west coast via Haast Pass, which had a fantastic collection of tight switchbacks. The road climbed so high it was into the clouds, then continued above the clouds to a sun worshipper's paradise. I came into Cardrona, which I think is a skiing mecca in winter. The hotel is definitely worth a visit as it's much larger inside, just dripping with atmosphere. The road continues alongside some pristine lakes of pure serenity. Further on the terrain changes to a much more lush green vegetation, presumably due to the higher rainfall. My accommodation at Fox Glacier provided views of the glacier from my bedroom door. It was very impressive how many rivers and bridges there were in the South Island, with each one of a different design. finally made it to the west coast and continued to sunny Nelson. The next day started not so sunny, but did clear up to be a nice day by the time I arrived at the ferry. Considering there was meant to be a storm, I got off lightly. The crossing itself was so nice that I spent most of it out on sun deck. Then again up my favourite road on the way home, bathed in glorious sunshine. And that's how you cover 3,500 kilometres in a week. Please like and subscribe.